Hello and welcome to Grace Kalimaya Tarot. We are tuning into the energy of Gemini today. And as always, I would like to ask that you join me in taking a few deep breaths and fully connecting and asking your guardian angels, your guides, God, source energy, your ancestors to be with you and to receive the messages that you're ready to hear today for your highest timeline, your highest purpose, for your ultimate clearing and cleansing and healing of your mind, body, spirit. Gemini, I'm recording this on 6/11. It was 11:01 when I started, and when I went to press record, it was 11:11, of course. Um, and I saw a yin yang when I meditated into the collective of Gemini, a balance of the feminine and masculine energy. I also felt something connecting with your heritage, your lineage, your ancestors. I could hear like um, a different dialect, like an ancient dialect of language being spoken, and I felt like that was your ancestors, some type of a language that you are able to hear and understand and speak. It could be light language. It could be just a language you maybe have not heard, but you just understand what it's being said, and it could just be you're hearing it um, in your mind, in your soul, in your energy. But I feel like it's going to come out of you as well. You're going to be speaking words in this language, and it might come out as regular English as well, but it's an ancient words that will be spoken by you, and it's going to be incantations. It's going to be your magic. It's going to be, I mean, I don't want to say spells and all of that, but somewhat, your words are magic. Your words create your experience, your reality. You are the master of your creation, of your life, of your experience here. And I feel like you've been in this space of stagnation, of like pause, of hold, of being put in a place of really testing your trust and your patience, of timing, divine timing, but that this test of this testing of your trust and patience has been worth it, in the sense that the timing is right now and things are moving, like this frequency that you've been holding of trust and just faith in the universe and patience of knowing that timing is going to be when it's going to be, and you can't rush, you can't push, you can't force anything. And I feel that energy that you've been holding has allowed things to be put into place, outside of you. Things need to be put into place for things to be right for you in the timing now. I'm seeing 999, 963 hertz frequencies could be beneficial for you to listen to, and truly that you're just moving into a new chapter. You're writing your own story, your trust, um, and the frequency that you've been holding is putting you into this new chapter, this new, just like a new version of yourself, it's like you've passed a test almost, and you're on to the next level. Um, I'm seeing purple, just the color purple. The sacral chakra is very active with you, with your creation. That's where you're holding your trust, and your patience has been held there in your sacral chakra. So do some sacral chakra work of just, allowing that to relax now, um, because you're in the flow and you can just relax into that energy. I'm seeing daisies, dolphin frequencies. Might be that language that you're hearing. Could be telepathic. You might be seeing dolphins. And then I'm hearing and I'm seeing like the ears, like you're ringing in the ears, or just back and forth frequencies in your ears that are new, or just ringing all of a sudden in your left ear or your right ear, and just knowing that that is a sign that your body is alchemizing a new frequency that you're holding. Okay, so let's get into the cards and what else wants to come through for you, my beautiful Geminis. It is in We are in Gemini season still. Um, so we're deep into your energy. I'm feeling whew, the love, the air, clarity that you've been seeking on something. Just maybe questioning. I feel a lot of mental. That's that purple is like the mind of your third eye, your crown chakra. You've been in your mind a lot, just thinking of why is this happening, of things not happening, or just the truly trust of being just where you're at and it being the right place, the right decisions, the right just trusting that whatever decision you made to lead you to where you're at was the right decision. Ooh, higher learning. Okay. This makes sense of, how I said you passed the test and you're ready for this higher next level. And of course, it's a continuous journey, right, of learning and growing and experiencing, moving forward progress. But I feel it's like you've passed an initiation, a level. I just feel like you're leveling up to a higher frequency. Woo! And that's beautiful. Yes, you are being guided. You are definitely not alone on this journey. This trust is trusting in a higher purpose, right? A higher calling, a higher just source energy that is ultimately, you know, has our back and is all part of the master plan, is kind of what I'm feeling. So there's no mistake of the steps that have happened to get you to where you're at. Ooh, yeah, Kuan Yin. And I was seeing a lotus as well. I should have wrote that down. I love the purple energy all around you of your being still, meditating, um, and just fully embracing your, excuse me as I skip this, sorry, going within, this inner study, going within. And maybe that's part of that incantation I was seeing of you, weaving your spells, weaving your magic. Um, it's quieting the mind and, all these questions you've been asking, all of these things you've been putting out there are being, the messages are coming back to you. And in the stillness, you're going to hear your questions being answered. Ooh, fire. Okay. Yeah, I feel like your inner purpose, your spark in that sacral area, this fire is feeling like that burning in your belly. Um, it's going to be coming up and through you. You're going to be feeling you're in your life's purpose. You're going to be feeling that you're on your right path. Um, and that like just that passion, that movement is going to be felt. How can I even say that? It's you're going to feel that drive again, like the stagnation period where you're just kind of like and not feeling that motivation or just movement. I feel like you're going to be pushed forward now. Like this fire is going to push you forward. Oh. Compassion. Wow. Okay. I mean, look at this teachability, learning. Yeah, you're on a whole nother level of learning a new, and it could just be this frequency that you are moving into. It's a higher level. You know, you're rising up to this other level. That third eye activation. I think I even said like that light language. You know, you could be seeing light language in a written form as well, as codes, as symbols. But I feel like if you're able to, you know, be still and go into meditation, if you see this blue, purple, silver light orb, go into it, go through it. That is your access point to and through the veil to the other side, to your ancestors, to your guardian angels. Um, you know, it's through your high heart. It's inside of you. This portal, this access point to this higher energy is within you. That's beautiful. Lots of heart activation too. Compassion for yourself as well, for your journey, that you truly release judgment about yourself, um, of what decisions you've made, of what, oh my God. Sorry, I have to pause here for a minute. This is exactly, if you see this mirror, if you see this portal when in your meditation, I have seen this as well. Go through it. It's not solid. It's energy. It's water. It's fluid. It's where you see yourself in your truest form as pure energy, as pure light. This is truly releasing all expectation and thought of, who and what you should be, and truly seeing yourself for who you are, of your divine purpose, of your inner light, of your light body. Ooh, some high activation going on for you. What else do we want to see? Wow. Mm. Yeah, blessings are coming to you. It's like, let's put this over here. Blessings are coming to you. It's like that, you know, after every rain, every storm, the sun comes out, and that's when the rainbow is created and seen. And, maybe you're going to see a bright, vibrant rainbow. And it's like that. I mean, it might sound silly, but it's like truly that there is a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. There is a blessing at the end of that rainbow. You had to go through the storm to now have the rainbow. You had to clear and go through this path and heal and be in this space of quiet and stagnation, which it really wasn't stagnation. It was just, holding a pause so you could be ready, so that the timing could be ready, so that things above you, divine intervention could come in. Look at that divine order. Wow. And all that purple. Yeah, so a lot of divine intervention coming through. Like, you had to be still and not moving for your people, your God, source, your angels to do their work on the other side. Wow. I think I want to get one more. Yeah. You've been on this quest. Let's go over here. You've been on such a quest. You've been through this life lessons of just really trusting your vision, really trusting this path that you've been on, even though it's been alone. It's maybe you felt very lonely. Maybe it's been really quiet. Maybe you haven't heard your angels. You haven't heard your guides for a while. And I feel like now it's like your ears are like poop popping open. That's your whole head area. Your ears are part of your throat and your third eye and your crown chakra. I just feel are just being blasted open. Yeah, blasted open for you to be able to. I love that. Yeah, this ancient language, symbols, like I feel you're going to be remembering, being able to decipher, to hear, to understand some type of language that is going to be like a blueprint for you to do your magic. Interesting. That lotus blossom. And the lotus blossom comes out from the mud and rises and is the most high vibrational flower, one of them, that and the rose. But it has to go through that dark, that muck, to come up and blossom through the water to the light. And that's you. You are in this lotus. You are the lotus. It's beautiful. Very, very beautiful energy. Let's get all of these out. Wow. Patience. Yeah. Let's just see. What is this? Wow. Wow. Okay. So this is amazing. You have trusted the messages. You've trusted the call that you've heard. You've trusted your inner inner voice. Excuse me. There's that throat chakra. You've trusted your calling. You've walked your path, and it's like I feel like you have walked a while unseen and had to deal with a lot of things that have tested your patience and have, really made you look at this clock. I just love like this clock. Like I see our life, our existence as like this orb, this round clock that has all these wheels and, access points that is constantly moving and twisting and aligning and leveling you up. And like, I feel like it's like clicked and you've moved into this higher level. You've risen to a new level, but it's because you took the time and were patient. You trusted. Um, you trust in the magic. You trust in, the fairies. Like, it's like this magic that you have seen, that you've known exist. It's real. And it doesn't have to be a literal fairy, but it's just that trusting in the earth magic, trusting in that you are a part of this earth. You are made of this earth. You are an energetic being in this human body, in this physical existence. And you have to be here, right? We're here. We have to deal with life. We have to deal with all of the things that are thrown at us that we have to deal with on a daily, of just being human. But it's trusting that we're not just human. We are part of the whole cosmic compass timeline, and that we are, in a micro and macro, like how the eagle can see from a higher perspective down to the microscopic level, that we are part of that, and to trust that there is purpose in it. Um, And it's like it's giving you this gift. Like, this is the ultimate gift of love and compassion from the universe. Like, it's in this hand, like you're being gifted. The Ace of Cups is like it's the chalice, it's the cup of life. It's, filling your cup of love, of happiness, of joy, of abundance. It's a blessing, and it takes, a rainbow truly is light with water. It's through the clouds, it's the light refracting that makes a rainbow. Um, and it's like, I feel like that's you, your energy, your frequency is this rainbow. It's a balance. It's a of the yin and yang. It's a balance within you, and that's bringing you the Ten of Earth, the Ten of Pentacles. That's like the ultimate life path of abundance and stability and blessings of your life unfolding for you in this physical reality, and it being abundant, it being you taken care of your needs being met, of you being okay. All this, like, it's like I see these as, steps that has taken you to get here, and you're protected. You're so protected. Like, I see this wolf as your protector, as your guide, your ancestor. You're never alone. You're never alone. Let's get a couple more cards to clarify. And it's like saying you're being acknowledged for trusting the messages that you have heard to go on this awakening quest, this vision that you've had. You're being honored that you were allowed to accept the call to, clear your energy out and be this open vessel, that this higher learning can come in, that you are a teachable person, that you took the time to allow yourself to learn, allow yourself to absorb the messages that you've been giving, the magic that you've been seeing, you've been trusting. This is patience, this is temperance. It's healing, it's a balance, it's trusting in yourself, divine trust of a higher power, that you are that higher power too, in the same token, micro, macro. It's like you're a drop of water in the ocean, and you are the ocean. It's all the same. We hold that within us. Let's see if we get anything else from this message. Wow. Yeah. It's like you've completed this phase. This chapter is ending. The world is like a completion, but with that completion, every ending is a new beginning. And it's trusting that, it's walking through that portal of, trust in the other side, and accessing that, and really putting that to work. Like, you've done the work. Like, I feel like you have done the work to access this. You've put in the time, you put in the effort, you've trusted, you've heard your messages, and you've been doing all the things. You've been doing the shadow work, you've been doing inner child healing, all of it. It's just a matter of going further now. It's like you've reached this next level. Even the 9 is like reaching that next level. Like, it's done. You've completed this, and you're moving into this new chapter. It's really beautiful. Yeah. Look at this forward movement with a fire. Yes, you are lighting your own path. You have chosen this path, and you're standing in it confidently. Wow. And you're moving forward. And that's, that yin and yang, that black and white, that balance of the masculine and feminine. And just, you're not holding the reins. You're allowing, this balance of, source and you and all of it You're allowing it to take you on your path. And you're not holding the reins. You're not trying to steer. You're not trying to control it, but you're trusting it. And it's like your energy and your frequency is connected, you know, to the movement. So in that sense, you are in control of it in a sense that you are part of it. You know, you're not fighting it. You're becoming one with it. Wow. Wow. I even saw that the weaving, you know, you're weaving your magic, you know. It's these threes, you know, three of wands, three of pentacles, you have the three of cups. It's this three, it's this balance of mind, body, spirit. It's, you know, things coming together, community coming together to help you, things aligning for you, things being woven for you. You know, it's like you've been doing your part, and your, you know, ancestors, even people in this world and your human existence have been coming together to help you weave your story, help you create your tapestry, your masterpiece of your life. Like, this is your life. That's beautiful. Let's see what else wants to come. Yeah, this is you standing confidently in your power, in your magic, in your flame. Holding your flame, holding your passion, your burning spark, your desires, and like seeing them manifest into your physical reality, like seeing them being catching on fire, and the movement of fire, just of being that it's just a confidence in your magic. I just feel that, such a confidence in your forward movement now. And even again with this cat, you know, it's like you're so protected. You're so guided. Like, you're never alone. Let's get one more. Let's get one more for these blessings of this real world. What is happening? What is coming to you? Wow. I mean, that's Four of Wands. Again, the fire of your ultimate, like, Four of Wands is success, of happy home, happy life, of celebration, of, you know, going into that thing that you've created. It's like what you've seen as a vision, what you've seen in your visions is manifesting into your physical world, you know. And it could be a new home, it could be a new aspect of your home life, of your love for your family, of feeling confident and comfortable where you're at, and it's just a feeling of you're where you're supposed to be. You're where you're supposed to be. Yes, everything is coming back to you. What you've put out is coming back to you in this infinite loop of the energy you put out is coming back to you. Like, I feel like it's that outward movement is now the coming towards you movement is where you're at. Like, of course, it's always a continual loop, but I feel it's like you've reached this loop where it's like coming towards you now, and you're gonna see it. So look for purple orbs, even some scrying. You never know. I just feel like this is kind of like an incantation for you to, like, speak your words, you know, give thanks. Don't stop. Don't stop what you've been doing with your trust work, with your gratitude, with your just accepting of where you're at and who you are now and all that you are, because it's beautiful and it's a lot, and it's so worthy of the blessings. It's so worthy of, you know, whatever trials, whatever tests, and whatever things you've overcome and had to deal with, it was all for purpose to get you to where you are, to this happy place. It's really beautiful. It's a beautiful message. So listen, if you hear things, take note. If your ears start ringing, take note. Be still and allow a message to come through. Allow them to talk to you now. your ancestors, your guides, your angels. I just feel like this message wants to come through for you of just you're seen, you've been heard, you're being acknowledged, and you're going to be blessed. It's a very beautiful message. I hope this finds you well, and if you would like a further in-depth reading for you personally, please hit me up. I would love to share energy with you. Till then, be well.